Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's daily market review. It's the 17th of February 2021, and this is Mohammed Yaoud, Head of Market Research at CJC Markets in the MENA region. It has been such an exciting day yesterday in the markets, especially by the US session opening. We did have some strong movements on the dollar index and on gold trading. We will have a quick look on those charts and to know exactly what we are expecting for today. So please stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and as usual we'll have a beginning with our dollar index, which basically yesterday tried to close below our key level, which we highlighted yesterday, which was around 90.22. We had a false break, and on the retest we actually had this strong movement to the upside. We have seen stronger demand on dollar index or on the dollar currency by the beginning of the US session, and that's why this breakout turned out to be a false breakout. We did manage to create a higher high during the day, and right now we are trading around some very important levels, and we are just trying to break above those levels at the moment. Let me highlight those key levels. We're talking about the zone between 90.74 and 90.75. Roughly, those are the two key levels that we are looking for today's trading. If we are able to stay above those key levels, we are basically bullish on the dollar index to target 90.96. Let me get you the 4-hour time frame. So this high, if we are able to stay above this high during the day, above 90.76, we're definitely targeting 90.96 during the day. However, on the 30 minutes time frame, we can see that this upward move is actually on a weaker momentum. So on the 30 minutes time frame, it's a weaker momentum. On the 4-hour time frame, it's basically a stronger momentum. So this means that we are basically bullish on the dollar index. However, this might be a false breakout. We might have something like this before continuing to the upside. So we are basically bullish on the dollar index. We are just waiting for a confirmed break above 90.76 during the day, and our target should be on 90.96. This is on the short term for today. Regarding the euro dollar, again, we did have a false breakout above 1.2150, which was our key level for yesterday. Did have a brilliant upward move, a close above, so that was the break. We did have a full candle open and closed above the 1.2149, but on the retest we did have basically a brilliant move to the downside. Of course, this downward move on the euro dollar was supported by a stronger dollar that we have just checked. And again, our key level for today is 1.2081. If we are able to stay below this level during the day, we are basically bearish on the euro dollar through the day. However, we can see that we are basically 30 minutes before or ahead of the European session beginning, and we can see that this is already trying to break out. However, it's still on a stronger momentum. The momentum doesn't support this move to the downside. So we are basically waiting to see on the dollar index and the euro dollar whether those movements and those breakouts should be confirmed or not. Whether they are confirmed, it's expected to move in the direction that we have mentioned. If not, and this turns out to be a false breakout, we will immediately reverse our technical view during the day. And regarding the pound dollar, we basically we are trading lower. We have managed to break below our key level for yesterday. It was around this point. That was our key level for yesterday, 1.3883. We have managed to break below. We are trying to create lower highs along with lower lows. So our key level for today is 1.3862 that we should target during this session. In case we have managed to break below this one, we are bearish on the pound dollar to target levels at around 1.3780, and that's during the day. Of course, staying above this level should give us some sort of a sideways move. that we will be waiting for a breakout in either direction. On the Australian dollar, again, we have managed to break below our key level for yesterday, which was 0.7768. A break below and a retest. We are trying to make lower lows and lower highs. It's exactly like the pound dollar. We are trying to target today 0.7718. That's our key level for today on the Australian dollar. In case, of course, that we break below this level, we will be heading downwards for a more extended correction to the downside. Bear in mind that we have been trading higher for quite some time on the Australian dollar, so this is not anything except an extended correction that should end. However, for today we are bearish on the Australian dollar. And let's have another look on gold, which basically was a brilliant move yesterday. We did have this break below 1812.85. That was our key resistance, or our key support for yesterday, key level, a very strong support. We did have a break to the downside to our targets of around 1800. We immediately rejected, or the prices rejected this key level again to retest the 1812, and back again we are trading at the moment at $1788. Basically, gold today is a bit bullish. This is our last line of support, or our last zone of defense on gold, which is $1785 roughly on gold trading. We have been trying to stay below 1800, but it seems that the momentum is not supporting this move. We are having a positive divergence today on gold. So what we are expecting today is, as long as we are trading above 1785 on gold, we might have a correction to the upside to those levels. We are basically targeting levels of around 1805 by maximum $1812 on gold. However, our key condition is that we stay trading above $1785, and that's our key level on gold during the day. Oil was basically one of the brilliant moves yesterday. We did mention that our key level for yesterday was $59.36 per barrel. We have managed to just touch this level with like a couple of pips, and off we go. We are trying right now to create higher highs, which means that this downward correction after this upward move, this downward correction might have ended already. So we are basically bullish today on oil trading. However, our key level for today should be this one, which is 59.50. As long as we are trading above the last low that we have created, we are basically bullish on oil trading to target the highs that we have managed to create a couple of days back at around 60.92. And this scenario is supported by what's going on in Texas. The US oil production has plunged around 1/3 of its oil daily production. So this is reducing the supply of oil, which should support prices to the upside. The last thing that we have is the Dow Jones. We did mention yesterday that we will be able to fill this gap, which actually happened yesterday. We did mention that this upward move is on a weak momentum. We expected a pullback. The pullback is here at around 31,500 points. And right now we are in a sideways range. If we are able to create a higher high above 31,585, we are able to move or extend the gains to the upside. However, any lower low below 31,441 exactly, we will not be able to extend any further gains, and the losses should continue down to 31,300. So the Dow Jones is in a brilliant sideways range. Basically, on the 5 minutes time frame, for people who love to trade on very small time frames, this is a time frame that you are able, or this is a sideways range that you are able to buy the bottoms and sell the highs, and wait for a breakout in either direction, either to the upside to extend gains, or to the downside and have more losses on the Dow Jones. So that was all for today's daily market review. Thank you very much for following up with me. Wait for tomorrow's daily market review. Once again, that was Mohammed Yaoud. Thank you for watching and please stay safe.
CJC Markets is a leading global financial institution that has granted a derivatives issuer license issued by the Financial Markets Authority New Zealand. CJC Markets has a wide range of products, latest technology platform, and eminent customer service. CJC Markets offers superior execution, competitive spreads, and low transaction costs. CJC Markets. Smart trading, smart life.